We up in this bad boy. We up in this bad boy again, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. You already know we rocking. You dig? Back in this bad boy live and direct, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Late night session. You feel me? Got a couple little things, man. We finna go ahead and chop it up with real quick, man. Blessings all, man. You already know we rocking around this bit, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in this bad boy, man. Let me get a little sip of this Tron real quick. You know what I mean? Gonna get a little sip. Damn, I need me about 2 more waters right next to me. I ain't got no waters next to me. All right. I should be decent. You know what I mean? All right, so look, check this out, right? We ain't gonna be on here too long and stuff like that. Probably get a good hour out this and stuff like that, kicking some good stuff or whatever. Basically, I want to do a reaction real quick to the Lil Durk and DJ Akademiks interview that they had going on and stuff like that. I feel like it's some more episodes that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is probably a good hour and a half interview and stuff like that. We only got the first little, 10, 8, 9. So, like, the first little 30 minutes of it or whatever. So, we still ain't got the whole episode. But within the first little 30 minutes of what we got so far, we got pretty much DJ Academic asking, and pressure him about questions about everybody that he's been into it with. Nowhere have I seen yet had they conversated about his album that's coming out, what he got going on, how he's, grew and built as an artist and anything like that. It's just all about Lil Durk addresses NBA Youngboy. Lil Durk addresses 6ix9ine. Lil Durk reacts to Meltdown, Breakdown by NBA. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You feel me? So we gonna go ahead and check these bad boys out, man. See what they talking about, man. You know me, I'm gonna go ahead and break in when I need to break in and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and check these bad boys out and see what they talking about, man. We just gonna rock from there, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, though, man.
The full episode of this podcast can be seen both.
Chess before or no?
I don't even know how to play chess.
But maybe mental chess. Because I think there's a lot of confused people that believe that somehow me and you co-opted or concocted some issue or a way to like use another artist, and I'll say the artist name, NBA Youngboy, for promo. And
bro, already, bro, how he starting off it already, bro, talking about I'm not gonna use no other artist, I'm not gonna say no other artist, but he gonna go ahead and say the man's name. Like, already he on some fuck shit already, bro. It's like, god damn, like, this is how the interview started, bro. Like, y'all didn't spend like the first 10 minutes or so and be normal and be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I got Lil Durk on here and what the bam and stuff like that. What's going on, Durkio, Smirkio, whatever you want to call yourself, man. I heard you got a new album coming out. You've been dropping out a lot of songs, man. You had a mixtape that came out earlier this year. Blase, blase. You know what I'm saying? This is the regular interview type shit before you go into the deep questions. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. DJ Akademiks, bro, he a cold motherfucker because he instantly just go into this shit like, look, fuck all that shit. I'm finna ask this question, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's happening with you and NBA Youngboy, man? You know what I mean? Like, what's happening, man? The people want to know and stuff. You feel me? And it's crazy how over the years, especially when it comes to the whole war on Chirac and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, making those series of videos back in the early, 2013, 2014, so on and so forth. These dudes are willing to sit down next to him and just have a conversation with him. Now, granted, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Money and politics, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Academic, he got a nice little buzz, man. He got a buzz about himself, man. So, get on his platform, you know what I'm saying? Your voice is going to be heard. I get it. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy, though, that they will sit next to this guy, man, and have conversation. And I hate to say it, man, but Akademiks, man, he be on straight bullshit, bro. Like, he asks the question that people want, but the shit just be so, damn, bro. This is how you start the interview off like this? Like, we ain't gonna even talk about the album first before we start talking about this crazy shit. But let's carry on, though.
recently I was just bombarded with, that's a guy who me and you before on the phone, we've talked one time.
Yeah.
Man, we've talked a lot of times, somebody who I felt I knew.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Doing this album promo, which I ain't even really promo yet. What type of promo did I say his name or get from him?
That's a good point. But I feel like he feels you're poking the bear.
You said he's. That's his problem.
What's y'all issue though? Like, because honestly, like, I feel like now it's so. I feel like I gotta be like, no disrespect. I obviously can't be Mr. Louis Farrakhan in terms of trying to solve something. But if it is something that could be ever solved,
I'm just reading. Go ahead, talk. I'm just reading.
if there's something.
Like, Academics should have known right there, man. Durk ain't even listening to you, bro. Like, he's listening, but he's not listening to you, bro. Like, he's already showing you, like, bro, you on some bullshit. You talking some goof ass shit and stuff like that. I'm sure, man, when motherfuckers chopped it up or whatever the case may be, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I want to get an interview with Durk and stuff like that. What, bam, he hot right now. He like the hottest thing out. Let me get an interview with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, what the interview is going to contain about? Oh, well, he got a new album coming out and blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. I want to ask some questions about this and that. Oh, okay, so you want to help him promote the album? Yeah. I want to help him promote the album. And, bro, as many times people sit there and say stuff like that, right? And then get you on their interview, get they on their show or whatever, they podcast or whatever, it'd be something totally contrary to what they was talking about beforehand. Academic knew daggone well he wasn't finna ask this man. He don't give two fucks about his goddamn motherfucking mixtape or his goddamn motherfucking album that's coming out, man. They don't care about that shit. Like, you gotta look at the person that Academics is, man. Like, bro, dude ass is a messy ass individual, man. This is when I knew that Academic was a messy ass motherfucker, bro. When he was sitting here, and y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, relationships, you know what I'm saying, as in girlfriend or boyfriend or just being best friends, but whatever. But when he was in dealings with goddamn that one white girl, whatever her name is, something Kapal, whatever her name is, the one that's fucking everybody and stuff. When he was in dealings with her, I already knew from right there, this dude is a messy ass individual. Like, how can you be around and validate this messy ass bitch and what she's doing and stuff like that, and stand on that shit as a man? Like, that shit was always just odd to me, bro. Like, bro, this is a messy ass bitch, bro. Like, every time her name comes up, it's some messy ass shit. Like, her name don't come up on nothing positive or, you know what I'm saying, her getting any type of money, anything. It was just some messy ass shit. Oh, she got caught sleeping with this. Oh, she got caught. Like, you never heard her name in some, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, she finessed this dude out of, you know what I'm saying, $600K. Or she finessed this dude out of $1 million. Or she finessed this dude. You never hear her name in some gangster shit, bro. It's always just some messy ass shit like, oh, she got caught sleeping with this dude. Oh, she got caught sleeping with this dude. She's on video sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Just messy ass shit all the time, bro. And when I seen how he moved with that bitch right there, bro, I always sat there and was like, dude, that's a messy ass motherfucker, man. Like, he comes off as being like the ultimate trick, bro. Fly, what do you mean by that? Like, bro, he comes off as, even though he's in the industry and people know his name, and yes, he has a popularity and a fame behind it and stuff like that the average person don't got, he still moves and carries himself like a goofy. He still moves and carries himself like a lame. He still moves himself like a dweeb. And I'm not even talking about the whole video game shit, what he be doing on Twitch and stuff like that. That's fine and dandy, bro. I don't got no... Hey, look, check this out, right? I ain't got no problems with no nigga that wants to sit there and live stream them playing a video game, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about that, bro. I do it, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about that, G. You feel me? But this how he moves and carry himself with this bitch. Like, bro, you a messy-ass motherfucker. You come off as a trick, bro. Like, this bitch right here was willing to be around you because she knew that she was going to be a benefit being around your ass, because at the time, nobody knew who the fuck she was. But if she bees around you and stuff like that, bees in videos with you, live streams with you, or whatever, she can get a little buzz off of your name because you already had the status already. but she can go in here and get a little buzz off of your name, and that right there will boost her popularity up and her fame up. So she used you to the way that she wanted to use you, and what did you get out of it? Some weak ass, tired ass pussy that everybody else has been fucking. Like, bro, you came off as a trick, bro, and she used your goof ass just like a trick. The fuck is you talking about? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, she's sitting here sneaking to get photos with these NBA players, sitting here sneaking to get photos and videos with these rappers and shit like that, but she didn't have to do that shit with you. You did it willingly. You was willing to take a picture with her. You was willing to go live with her. You was willing to be seen in public with her. These other guys, yeah, they'll fuck the bitch. They'll get they dick sucked by the bitch and shit like that, but they wouldn't be caught dead being around the bitch, being seen with the bitch. The bitch had to sit there and sneak and get photos and videos of them while they asleep or while they in the shower or whatever the fuck might be going on and shit like that. And that's how she got her little proof and shit. But with your goofy ass though, hey, act, come take this picture with me. Okay. Hey, act. Hey, come go live with me. Okay. Your ass did it willingly, bro. Bro, she used and abused your goof ass, bro. Like, that whole little scenario, bro, when I seen Academic with that bitch, bro, I used to just sit there and laugh like, bro, ain't no way in hell, bro. Ain't no way in hell, bro, that I'll be caught dead with this messy ass bitch right here, bro. Like, this bitch is a bum, bro. Like, she messy, bro. Like, she is the perfect definition of a bitch that got a little bit of popularity behind her, but she ain't no different from the messy ass bitches that you see in the motherfucking hood, bro. This is always in some shit, bro. Always in some messy ass shit. Always doing some shit. We just want to be the center of attention. And all the time that she's in the center of attention is always over some messy shit. You feel me? Like, the bitch ain't got no characteristics. She ain't got nothing going on for herself. Okay, she got a couple likes on motherfucking Instagram and a couple followers and shit like that. Whoopie-doo. You feel me? At the end of the day, though, the bitch is a goofy. And you a goofy for fucking with the bitch. Matter of fact, if you think about it, I think both of y'all should go ahead and get married, man, because y'all two goofy-ass motherfuckers in the same motherfucking life. For real. That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? So that's when I knew right then and there, right, that Academic ass was a goofy to me, bro. Like, he just came off as a goofy to me, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I give niggas the benefit of the doubt, bro, when it comes to them being in certain situations and stuff like that, when it comes to another man talking to him and stuff. Sometimes I sit there and sometimes I give you niggas a little bit of too much leeway. Man, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, you know, I try to give motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt, try to think like, maybe this was going on, that's why he didn't do this. And maybe that was going on, that's why he didn't do this. Whatever. But when it comes to a female checking your ass and you sitting there honoring that shit, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I just lose all hope for you, bro. Because I'll be damned if I get checked by a female, bro. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it. Like, this bitch sitting here calling you all types of names, calling you bitches and shit like that, and you sitting there, yo, chill. Man, I would have instantly hung up on that bitch. Like, who the fuck is you? Click. The fuck off my shit. Like, click. Like, but this nigga right here, he was willing to put up with that goof ass shit. This bitch right here, when you was going out with that one bitch, you still got this bitch, you know what I'm saying, calling you up and saying this and saying that, fucked your relationship with that one bitch and shit like that. Like, god damn, bro. This bitch costing you more than she's benefiting you. Because what are you benefiting, Academic, from being around this bitch? Now, I can tell you what the bitch is benefiting from being around you. But what are you benefiting from being around her? Like, the shit just weird, dog. You feel me? But yeah, that was my moment that I knew that Academic was a goofy, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was one of those niggas, man, that I sat there and I watched. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else in Chicago, bro. I sat there and watched the war in Chirac, bro. I sat there and watched the shit. Did I agree with everything that he said and shit like that? Nah. Did I agree with how he was trying to paint a certain type of narrative and a picture on my city and stuff like that? Nah. Did I get what he was trying to do and stuff like that when he says that, oh, well, you know, I'm not making fun of them or nothing like that. It's more of a, you know what I'm saying, what's the word that he used? A leotard type of, you know what I'm saying, situation. Did I get what he was trying to do? Like, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make it more, a little bit more spicier and stuff like that and try to be a little bit more interesting when he tells these stories and stuff like that and narrate it. Yeah, I got it. But at the same token, though, I mean, just like from everybody else. Hey, if a motherfucker from Chicago, bro, sit here and say that they never watched, you know what I'm saying, War on Chirac and stuff like that, they a motherfucker lie, bro. Everybody done seen that shit, bro. Everybody done seen that shit. I'm sorry, man. Everybody done seen that shit. And I ain't just talking about seeing it one time either. Like, motherfuckers done seen that shit multiple times, bro. Everybody done seen that shit. So, motherfuckers would be a lie to sit here and say that they ain't never see that shit. And that shit was probably, like, at that time, the hottest thing coming out of Chicago. Because who else did you have really covering shit about going on in Chicago? You had DJ Academic. You had R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? What's his name? Zach TV. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. him. You know what I mean? And you had a couple other guys here and there that was talking about a couple little things and stuff like that. But for the most part, though, when it comes like on the big forefront, like the big guys, it was DJ Academic and it was Zach TV. That's pretty much all you had at that particular time. Now you got pretty much everybody under the sun, you know what I'm saying, talking about shit that's going on in Chicago and shit. Ain't never even stepped a foot in this motherfucker, but, you know, they want to speak about what's going on in our city, though. You feel me? It's nonetheless, though. But, you know, it was just those two dudes, right? And Academia was coming on as, you know, coming off as like the geeky nerd type of motherfucker. You feel me? Coming off as the geeky nerd motherfuckers, you know, coming off as, you know, he's telling a story, he's telling corny jokes, and, you know, he has his type of voice that's annoying and shit, it's a little high pitch or whatever. You feel me? Like, that's how he's coming across. You did? And then you got Zach TV that's truly in the trenches, truly, like, interviewing these motherfuckers, like, in person. Not this whole video slideshow, picture slideshow shit that Academic was doing. He's just doing a voiceover. No. Zach TV was truly interviewing these motherfuckers on these blocks at the moment. You feel me? So that's all you had at the particular time. You feel me? But not to steer too far off of what we talking about, though. You know, Durk already peeped game, though, man. Like, I already see what's going on, man. Bro ass on some NBA YoungBoy type shit, yada yada and stuff like that. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about it, man, but watch how I conduct myself as we talk about this shit. Now, watch how Durk, you know what I'm saying, he gives the answer, but he don't give the answer in the response that I know Academic wants. See, anybody else would have came up there, they would have been all roo, rah, rah, and all that old shit. You feel me? Watch how Durk try to, you know what I'm saying, watch how Durk plays this shit off, man, smooth, man. Like, yeah, man, yeah. I can go ahead and answer these questions. What's up?
That could ever be solved. Or if there's something that you guys could ignore each other, because not everything could be solved.
And why we trust? You said what?
What's the issue? Like, how did it start? Because there's a ton of
really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know. I don't know. Cause what you do?
You've met him before.
What did you do for me to be into it with you, like the world think? Diss songs back and forth. Cool.
I think he's mad. I think there's two things that he thinks.
But you keep saying he.
Well, I mean, a lot is his perspective, right? Because it's a reason why recently he at you in a tweet.
No, you're right. Go ahead, cause you know.
He's at you in a tweet. He's basically now
For what?
He basically says you're either number one scared of him or number two
Scared of who? Scared of who?
quote unquote using him for promo. Well, him.
Scared of who? For what?
NBA YoungBoy.
What'd he do?
See, I like how Durk is playing this shit off. Like, what did he do? Like, you bringing Shorty name up and stuff like that. Like, what did he do? Like, honestly, like, what did he do? Like, what did he do to me? Like, NBA YoungBoy ain't did shit to me. If you want to talk about motherfuckers that did shit to me, they still in Chicago. What has he did to me? Nothing. You feel me? Like, we got rap beef, bro. Like, you act like this is some real life street shit, bro. Like, what has he done? He's done nothing. You feel me? And you got Academics still trying to answer the same question 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways and stuff like that. And Durk still giving him the same response. Like, what did he do? Like, dog, I hear you talking. I hear what you're saying, bro. But what has he done, bro? Like, what's the point of even, you know what I'm saying, going down this path right here? Like, what has he done? He ain't done shit. He ain't shook shit this way. And then Academic comes on and say that, Well, he feels that, either one, that you're scared of him, or two, that you're using him for promo. Bro, I ain't the biggest person to be doing all that, social media searching and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. I'll leave that for you motherfuckers that got all that free time and shit, right? But from what I've been seeing, though, bro, NBA YoungBoy has been adding Lil Durk nonstop for weeks now. And I don't think not once has Lil Durk responded to this shit. Like, it's gotten to the point that Durk will sit there and tweet something, and NBA YoungBoy is in the comments amongst all the other fans. In a sense, like, NBA YoungBoy is coming off as a fan. Like, the shit's wild, bro. Like, it's one thing that you add a nigga on some one-on-one type shit, like you add a nigga, but when I seen that one photo of Durk was talking about his motherfucking album coming out and shit like that, and in the mix of all the comments of the fans and all the people that stuff like that, NBA YoungBoy's comment is down there in the comment section, like he's a fan, and I'm just sitting there like, wow, like bro ass is really admiring Lil Durk right now. And to be honest with y'all, bro, look, I know I'm gonna rub niggas the wrong way and shit like that when I say shit like this, but hey, man, I'm gonna say how this shit is, how it is, bro. A lot of these niggas admire these Chicago ass rappers, bro. Real talk, man, no cap. You feel me? Y'all can sit there and say what the fuck y'all want to say, man, but a lot of these motherfucking rappers outside of the city, man, are still to this day, 12, 13 years later, influenced by Chicago drill music. Influenced by Chicago rappers. Still to this day. Y'all sat there all them years and stuff like that and saying, Duck and them, man, they influenced by Chief. But y'all don't say shit about these niggas from the outside, though. At least these niggas living in the same city with these niggas. But y'all ain't say shit about these niggas from the outside, though. Now, all of a sudden, before Chief Keef and Lil Durk and Lil Reese, you seen how rap videos was. You seen how rap was. Yeah, a couple of niggas out there rapping gangster shit and stuff like that, talking about shoot 'em up shit or whatever the case may be, like the Waka Flockas, you know what I'm saying, the Gucci Mans and stuff like that, but it wasn't to the extent what it is to this day. You see how rap videos, look back then prior to Chief Keef and them coming out. And then once Chief Keef, Lil Durk, and all them came out, their sound, their energy, the way that they made their music, the way that they made their videos, that right there truly captivated and changed the rap scene forever. Where now, every video that you see, motherfuckers out there got 100 niggas behind them, and every nigga got a gun in their hand. Niggas doing videos in alleys, niggas doing videos in the house, niggas doing videos, in the basement. Still catching that same type of aura from shit that came out over 10 years ago. And it's just crazy that the people that rock out with NBA YoungBoy, when you look at NBA YoungBoy, you listen to his music, I mean, once again, it's just another copy and paste rapper that's sounding like Chicago that's coming out. And I know people gonna sit there and defend him. They gonna say their own thing and stuff like that. Oh, he ain't trying to sound like Chicago. He has his own sound and blah, blah, blah. I get it, bro. That's your favorite rapper. I get it. He coming from your hometown. I get it, bro. You gonna defend him. If I was you, I'll do the same thing. I get it. But let's just be honest, though. All these rappers that's coming out that has that same type of sound, that same type of presence, that same type of delivery, is influenced by the Chicago drill scene that has been out for over a decade now. All these rappers, including NBA YoungBoy, including Quando Rondo, all these rappers, dog. And like I said, I know how niggas move, bro. Y'all gonna defend y'all people, man, because that's y'all people. I get it. You ain't gonna never tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. You ain't gonna do that shit. You ain't built like that. But you know deep down inside, before NBA YoungBoy, before Quando Rondo, a lot of you niggas before Tekashi 6ix9ine, before all these niggas, bro, you was listening to Chicago music. And then when these niggas came out, you drifted more towards their music. But at the end of the day, though, you was listening to Chicago music at first. Just keep it real. Just keep it funky. Just keep it funky. You ain't even got to put it in the comment section. You ain't got to put it in the motherfucking chat. But just keep it funky with yourself, in your head. Don't nobody got to know. And just sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah, fly right. You know what I'm saying? It all started off in Chicago. Then these other niggas came out, and I started liking these other niggas more than I like Chicago music. But at the same time, though, it all started with Chicago. Just keep it funky with yourself. I respect you. Hey, look, check this out, dog. I will respect you so much more if you keep it funky with yourself than you keeping it funky with me. You ain't got to tell me shit, bro. You can tell me the same little story that you've been telling. Oh, no, it ain't even nothing like that, man. I ain't never listened to Chicago music, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it, dog. But just keep it funky with yourself, man. If you ain't gonna lie to nobody, man, hey, at least don't lie to yourself, dog. You feel me? But that's how it is, though, bro. It's like, come on, man. Like, you talking about a little ass boy, man. Like, move around with that shit. You feel me? Like, you got DJ Akademiks just trying so hard to press my mans and shit like that. Like, man, you know what I'm saying, man? He feels like you're doing this. He feel like you're doing that. Like, what has he done? What has Shorty done? You keep on saying him. What has he done? Like, you his representative? Like, you what has he done? Like come on, dog. Like, oh well, I feel, I feel, or you know, I feel, bro. You sound like, see, if Durk was smart, how he should have moved on that shit when, you know what I'm saying, DJ Akademiks was saying all that I feel type. You're like, no, fuck all that I feel shit. What's the truth? Is that the truth or not? I mean, I'm just assuming. No. It's not no. I'm just assuming. Is that the truth or not? Am I truly doing this or not? Well, I feel, bro, once again, stop saying this I feel shit. Are you a man or are you a woman? Are you going off emotions right now? Keep on saying I feel. Is it the truth or not? Can you prove this shit? Because if you can't do none of that shit, then move around with that shit, shorty. Let's go on to the next subject. What's popping? You feel me? Simple as that.
You don't even know.
All right, no.
Right,
All right,
you
let me
don't
think
even
about
know.
Don't listen.
it. The whole situation that happened
Listen, man.
with Quando.
How we live and how we go by our shit. And I'm speaking for the whole Chicago. You ain't there. Shut the fuck up.
Facts. Like, facts, bro. Like, you talking about shit, you talking upon shit, like, bro, you wasn't even there, dog. Like, move around, bro. Same thing with that whole I'm smoking on Tuka and shit like that or whatever. You know what I mean? Bro, you know how that word got so big, that phrase just got so big that you had other rappers that never even stepped foot in Chicago started putting that into their songs and shit. Like, what? Like, you do know that this is a real person that passed away and died to gun violence in Chicago. And you put in your song, I'm smoking on Tuka. Like, I'm getting highlight. What? Like, what? Like, do you understand what you're saying right now, dog? But once again, it just goes back to how the influence of Chicago drill rapping was just so big. It's just so, bro, honestly, bro, the movement of drill rap is probably one of the biggest movements in probably hip hop history. Definitely way bigger than when trap music came out. When trap music came out, yes, it was big. It was huge. But the drill music, bro, this is just to a whole nother plateau right here. How big this shit is, dog. You feel me?
You weren't there. So you made a diss and said something about Vaughn. That's why I don't fuck with you. You ain't did shit. You did zero. In reality. It just happened the way it happened. Like, it didn't have nothing to do with age and none of that shit. It just Vaughn put the Floyd Mayweather on the motherfucker, and that happened. That's a different situation. His situation, what did he do? Well, what did Young Boy do for everybody want me and him think we want to kill each other?
Okay, I'm giving. And by the way,
Hey, this is another thing about Academic, bro. Hey, Academic, bro. Hey, key point, bro. You gotta stop drinking when you be doing these interviews, bro. Cause you just be looking like you just be lost and just dizzy, bro. Like, don't Academic just come across as being a dizzy ass dude, bro. And then he be fucking with the bottle and shit like that, bro. Like, you just come across as being dizzy, bro. You feel me? Like, you will say something, then when a motherfucker bag you into the corner, now you backpedaling and trying to backpedal and all that old shit. It's like, bro, stand on that shit. The fuck? Like, why we moving like this? Like, make that shit make sense to you. Like, why we moving like this, dog?
I know the young boy fans to be wild. I'm not representing his opinion. I'm telling you what I think his opinion is. I think that because of that incident, which was very unfortunate at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, it's changed everybody's lives irreparably.
Yeah, that shit fucked everybody up. Like when a real gang, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by like a nerd type.
Well, I think that's also his opinion too, right? I think his thing is that obviously more people love Vaughn, but you know, in that situation, which was a street situation,
It's a real situation. Like,
but I think people think that anybody would have done the same thing.
Okay, I forgot. This 2000. What year this is?
2023.
It's 2023. I forgot. The internet run the world.
And that's facts, bro. Like, you telling on yourself already, Academic. How can NBA YoungBoy get mad at Lil Durk, but when it comes to Vaughn, Quando Rondo, NBA YoungBoy, the people, they love Vaughn the most? If anything, NBA YoungBoy put himself in that situation. Like, I never understood how, and this right here is a perfect example. Yes, a lot of times when rappers beef with each other and stuff like that, that works, man. You know what I'm saying? Buzz sales, it gets people talking, stuff like that. Ooh and ah, what they gonna say next type shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a business, man. You know what I mean? I get the drip. But this right here is a perfect situation where Vaughn lost his life. Ain't nobody fucking with Quando Rondo like that. Yeah, NBA YoungBoy, he has a big following and stuff like that or whatever, but those are kids, though. The kids love him. Motherfuckers that's my age and, you know what I'm saying, mid-20s and stuff like that, they don't fuck with NBA YoungBoy like that. Like, he a kid. The motherfuckers that fuck with him, his majority, his fan base, 90% of his fan base is 12, 13, 14, all the way up to like 22, 23. Once you get to that age, it's like, it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, that's his fan base, his kids. Nothing but kids. The kids love him. But anybody that's old enough, man, to be really in the streets and stuff like that and really doing it, man, they ain't fucking with this shit like that. They ain't fucking with it. And he can't get mad at nobody. He can't get mad at Durk about that shit. How can you get mad at Durk over some shit that you put yourself into? Like, for real. Like, how can he get mad at Durk for some shit that he put himself into? You fucking with them. You poking at them. Them niggas wasn't fucking with you. Them niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying, had no problems with you and shit like that. Like, you went off the deep end. So how can you get mad? You sound like a woman right now. Like, you moving and carrying but conducting yourself like a woman right now. On some, you want to sit here and dictate what goes on and shit like that. But even with you dictating what goes on and stuff like that and shit still don't go out the way that you wanted to go out, you still want to blame him. Like, you blame him and then you want to dictate what goes on. You get the power and you still fumble the ball. And now you still want to blame him because it didn't come out the way that you wanted to come out. You put this on yourself. Nobody else put that goofy ass coat over your head, man, but yourself, dude. Like, come on now. Let's be transparent about this shit, man. Fuck is niggas talking about? Like, shit be weird, bro. Like, the shit be weird, bro.
Because if you ask a motherfucker What did you do? What did he do to Vaughn?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So why are you taking full responsibility like you just like this on the Vaughn?
I think he's carrying it on his shoulders because he's feeling that his career.
Sales.
Well, no, I think he feels like his career, Quando's career, has been affected
Who?
because.
Quando's a little boy.
Well, I mean, that's his
I
artist.
used to have him. I used to have him like this.
What you mean, Quando?
Saying fuck 63rd. Me and Vaughn. Yeah.
There's video of this?
Google it. No, not. I ain't having him in the head. Like,
Oh, yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
telling like, he was the same motherfucker saying fuck 63rd. So we don't bring hate. You know what I'm saying? It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. My bad. It's just to a point where everybody think they gotta choose sides. But that's how the clubhouse is the.
But are you carrying it like that?
And that's true, and that's facts, man. Like, it gets to the point where, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers all want to be cool and shit like that or whatever, but when certain motherfuckers get to beefing and shit like that or whatever, man, it starts, you know what I'm saying, putting a division between people. And then that's when you start, you know what I'm saying, seeing people going their separate ways and, you know, choosing sides and shit like that. And, you know, later on down the line and shit like that, beef breaks out and stuff, man. Like, I'm sure all these niggas was cool at one point. I'm sure all these niggas met and seen and took pictures with each other and stuff like that. Like, come on now, you feel me? Then it's just that one day a motherfucker tweak or whatever. Then from there, it's forever up. Simple as that. A motherfucker tweak, said some shit or did some shit or whatever. Then from there, it's forever up. That shit happens every day. Rap scene, street scene, whatever. That shit happens all the time. There's always that one motherfucker that does some dumbass shit and, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers don't never see eye to eye no more. You feel me? I just hope, because I know the initial story that I know about when it comes to NBA YoungBoy and Vaughn and all them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just hope that this shit is truly not over a bitch. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas don't keep it funky with motherfuckers and shit like that, man. But if niggas was to keep it 100% thorough, right? And told motherfuckers the God honest truth why motherfuckers got into it with these motherfuckers, whatever the case may be. It's not these incredible stories that they be trying to tell motherfuckers like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, you know, try to rob us, woo, so we got down on them, or motherfuckers shot at woo. No. See, motherfuckers tell the middle part of the story, but they don't tell the original beginning part of the story. All these wars, a lot of these wars and shit like that, a lot of these disputes and stuff like that between two different parties and shit like that, it all happens over a bitch, dog. A bitch being choosy Susie out here, fucking with both sides and shit like that. These niggas truly love the bitch and stuff like that, and now they want to kill each other instead of checking the bitch. That's where it truly all starts from. That's where it truly be all stemming from. These niggas gonna sit here and tell you stories that, oh yeah, you know, motherfuckers try to jump us, or motherfuckers. No. See, that happened later on. That's what happened later on. That happened a couple weeks later or a month later. No. The origin of the story is this bitch was fucking with this dude. She stopped fucking with this dude or was still fucking with this dude, whatever. Then she started fucking with Buddy. Dude ass caught winning that shit. He didn't check the bitch. He sat there and let the bitch continue to do what she was doing, but he want to check the nigga. It goes back to what I always been saying. Why do niggas feel like they got to check another nigga, but a nigga's just being a nigga, but you don't check the bitch? Do I gotta say it again? It always go back to the same story. Why do niggas sit here and check other niggas for being a nigga, but they don't never check the bitch? I hear and see this shit on a regular day basis. A lot of these wars, a lot of these disputes and stuff like that, arguments between motherfuckers, it all came from a bitch. That's where the origin was. Let them tell the story, it's going to be something different. that was after the fact. But what really initiated everything was this bitch. And niggas don't like telling that story. Niggas don't like just being 100 and stuff like that and be like, hey, dog, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers woo and stuff like that. It all had to do with short. Niggas ain't gonna never tell that story. You know, niggas forever gotta seem cool and shit like that. Seem like, you know what I'm saying, then them dudes and shit like, nah, man, it happened because buddy ass tried to jump us one day and, you know what I'm saying, he was just tweaking, so we fired. Like, he just randomly just tried to jump y'all. He just randomly just tried to shoot y'all. He just randomly try to, you know what I mean? Like, make that shit make sense to me. Like, he just randomly, out of everybody, he just picked y'all. Like, what? Like, that's how shit moving around this bitch? Like, that shit wild, bro. Like, type of time y'all niggas on. You feel me? Like, that's how that shit be, bro. That's exactly how that shit be. But niggas ain't gonna never tell that story, though, man, because they know that story is gonna make their ass seem weak. They know that story is gonna make their ass seem like a lame. But truthfully, that's what truly happened. Niggas is crying over a bitch. And I just never understood, like, I don't know. Maybe if I was in that situation, I can't even say that, bro, because I think I'll still be the same way how I am now. But I just never understood how niggas can sit here and be getting all this money, checking this bag like this. Got all these bitches on them and shit like that, but they still, man, that love shit must be a strong motherfucker, bro. I look, bro, one of these days I'm gonna make a video about that shit, but I am so happy that I got my motherfucking heart broken when I was young, bro. Like, ever since then, bro, I've been cool, bro. Like, bitch come in my life, man, she leaves the next day, bro, I'll be chilling, bro. A bitch come in my life, leave 5 years later, I'll be cool, bro. Like, I'll be chilling, man. Like, man, Joe, like, these niggas ain't never had their heart broken before or something, bro. Like, these niggas be like, man, Joe, like. But I hope that's not what the origin of this shit is, man. Because that's definitely what's been in the air for years now that, you know what I'm saying, these niggas is beefing over a bitch, man. Like, this bitch out here is being choosy Susie, man. And these niggas is beefing over that shit. Like, niggas and die behind this bitch. Niggas is losing money behind this bitch. Like, y'all niggas weird, bro. Like, man, Joe, y'all niggas weird, bro. Like, y'all be the same niggas like, fuck that bitch, all this show shit, yada yada and stuff like that. But when you really like look at they, you know, how they move and shit, bro, it really don't be fuck that bitch. It really don't be that, bro. It really be like, I love that bitch. It really be like, I'll kill for that bitch. It really be like, if any niggas say anything to this bitch, I will kill you type shit. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas be so contrary to what y'all be saying in y'all raps. Like, shit be wild, dog. The shit be wild.
Yeah, because I feel ever since then,
I really don't care like that. Like,
he says he's blackballed, and also because of people who might be, well, young boy.
I'm saying I'm blackballing.
No, he's blackballed, and I think he probably feels like it's favoritism. Like, he went off on me simply thinking that your quote unquote industry friends, which I guess he lumped me into, he's like, well, your industry friends are hating on me, or maybe me and Quando. So because of that one incident that he's looking at,
do he got the biggest influence in the world?
Hey, not to keep on hitting the pause button, but I could have sworn, since he's saying blackball, I could have sworn it wasn't NBA YoungBoy the same nigga that said that I don't need no futures with no niggas. I don't want no futures with no niggas, or am I misinterpreted? Was it NBA that same nigga that said that shit? He said that he don't want no features with no niggas. He don't want to do no features with niggas. Y'all niggas can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't he that same nigga that said that shit? Somebody let me know, man. I might be misinterpreted, but somebody let me know.
I mean, like, do he got, like, young boy? Do he got a big influence in his generation?
No, he has a big influence. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. He can call and do songs.
And look, I'm glad Durk said what he said right there. Don't NBA YoungBoy got a big influence to the younger generation? Yeah. And Akademiks agree. Yeah, he do have a big influence. All right, so if he has a big influence, how can little old Durkio, little old Smirkio blackball him if he has a big influence? His influence is bigger than mine. So how the fuck can I blackball somebody that's bigger than me? Make that shit make sense to me. He has a big influence. I agreed upon it. You agreed upon it. How can I be the determined faction of what's going on with him and his career? He's doing that shit to himself.
With people he want to with, right?
Well, not everybody. He just rapped in a new song. He said Drake turned him down. That probably hurt his feelings. Clearly hurt his feelings. He rapped about it. Are you calling around to the industry saying, yo, if y'all fuck with YoungBoy, we're done? And I'm gonna ask you that especially because there's another situation.
If you fuck with anybody that harm my people, I can't fuck with you. I'm not into it with you. Like if I see you, I ain't saying like I'm finna kill you. This nigga, he fuck. I just ain't gonna fuck with you.
But it's music though, and they might feel like they don't have to pick a side.
No, it's not music.
And see, and look, this is. I'm glad Durk said what he just said. It's not music. This is what I be talking about when it comes to Akademiks, bro. He's so. He thinks that he's so in the mix, bro. He thinks that he knows everything that's going on, but at the end of the day, that lame, geeky, nerd side still comes out of him. Talking about it's just music. Bro, it's not just music. It's one thing that motherfuckers not in, you know what I'm saying, got into it and shit. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, got into a fight or whatever. Motherfuckers got jumped or whatever. But if there was no blood loss, okay, yeah, we could patch it up. But once there's blood spill, bro, and niggas die behind this shit, nigga, I'm not fucking with you forever. You killed my man's my brother. The fuck? And here go Akademiks. Well, but it's just music, though. Bro, Von died behind this shit. I'm not finna make no music or make amends with those niggas. Fuck them. They killed my brother. If I see him in the same building, you know, I play it cool. You know what I'm saying? They go their way, we go our way. But I'm not finna shake them niggas' hands. Don't force me to be friends with these niggas. Don't force me to make no song with these niggas. It's blood behind this shit. It wasn't no simple as motherfuckers got jumped or motherfuckers got, you know, robbed or something like that. Some shit that motherfuckers can, you know, look the other way on and shit like that because there was no blood lost. But once blood is lost, nigga, I'm not fucking with these niggas, bro. The fuck? And I feel Lil Durk 100% on that shit. I wouldn't fuck with them niggas either. Fuck them. If anybody fucks with them niggas, I can't fuck with you. It is simple as that. What do I look like making a song with a nigga that made a mixtape with these niggas? What do I look like making a song with a nigga that's in the same camp with those niggas? What do I look like making a song with a nigga that's always being seen hanging out with those niggas? What do I look like? And these niggas is the reason that Vaughn ain't here to this day. What do I look like? And you got Akademiks with the confused, dizzy look, like he always do, scratching his motherfucking temple and shit, looking like a dizzy bitch that just got told no. First time that she ever heard that shit, like, no. I'm a bad... Hey, Akademiks look like a badass dizzy bitch, right? That's been hearing the word yes, yes, yes her whole life. And finally a real stump down ass nigga that came across and say, no, bitch, you can't get that shit. No, bitch, I ain't doing that shit. And she's like, what? No. What is no? That's how Akademiks is looking right now. The fuck? Lost and confused like a motherfucker on shorty. But this is what I'm talking about, though. This is that nerd, geeky side that's coming out of Akademiks right now. Point blank, period. Talk about some old, it's just music. It's just music. I can't believe you said that shit. And, hey, look, I commend Durk the way that he humbled himself and moved. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, kept it player with that motherfucking question. Because, I don't know. Man, look, shit. Man, hey, certain niggas, bro, you would have said it's just music and shit like that. They would have bugged up on motherfucking Akademiks. But no, Durk was smooth about the shit, though. You feel me? So I fuck with him on that one. But it's crazy, though, that niggas truly sit here and actually think that it's just music. Like, bro, niggas didn't die behind this shit. Like, motherfuckers didn't die behind this shit, bro. Like, y'all seen the video footage. Niggas die behind this shit. And you talking about it's just music. Bro, you sound like a goofy. The fuck?
It's Vaughn. Cause that's what the whole situation about.
Yeah.
So it's not music. It's Vaughn. It's not like no street fight or motherfucking. Then where it be like, man, y'all squash that shit.
So suppose somebody just, for example, the baby. He does a tape with him. I'm pretty sure he has no negative feelings towards you, towards, Vaughn. I think everybody loves Vaughn, right?
Yeah, I never put the baby in it.
Okay.
I DM'd the baby and told him, I'm like, hey fam, I'm like, whatever you got going on, y'all doing the tape, I'm like, that's y'all. You feel me? That's when the other bullshit came out. Oh man, motherfucker throwing the white flag in my DM.
Who?
No, that's what he supposedly supposed to say.
Okay.
When he was arguing with somebody afterwards. But this was before. Like, it was recently. Where we was at? We was on Future Tour. They were like, the baby here. Ask him yourself. Call him. I put him in a room. Like, no. Come here. I was like, check it out, Brody. I'm like, look, that small shit, that little shit, let's get to the money. Like, you see what they trying to do to you. You see what they trying to. We don't have no beef. We don't have, like, why? Yeah. I don't give a fuck because you did some album with that, man. That shit sold how much? It's what I'm saying. This shit about
sales.
So
you're not caring it like that, then. So you don't care if like a rapper collaborates with him.
I don't give a fuck. I just ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Cause it's death behind it.
So you wouldn't fuck with the baby no more?
With the baby?
Yeah.
See, the baby situation was a little different because we chopped it up before it went there. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So when we chopped it up, in the DM, it was more so like we already handled it. Then when I seen them again, it was just like
yeah.
Good. It's like we don't have a problem with nobody, man. We don't want smoke with nobody. I don't want no problem with nobody.
Go ahead and check out the next one. This one right here start talking about the issue between 6ix9ine and stuff like that.
The full episode of this podcast can be seen for free.
But the same thing is still going on though. Like, I haven't heard this man not ask this man nothing about, you know what I'm saying, his career and shit like that. It's just a bunch of messy ass shit. But hey, I get it though. It's for views though. It's for content. I get the shit, bro. Like, you got to do goofy shit like this, man, to get content, to get views, because at the end of the day, bullshit sells, man. You feel me? And these motherfuckers is up here just saying old patty cake, you know what I'm saying, bakers, man, just having a good old time, just talking positive and shit like that. The numbers wouldn't be the way that they will be right now. You feel me? So it got to be these touchy subjects. It got to be these touchy-ass titles and shit like that. Like, come on now. Now he's talking about 6ix9ine. Like, you know this nigga don't want to hear shit about no goddamn rat-ass 6ix9ine. The fuck? But then again, though, that's Akademiks' mans right there. As much as Akademiks want to say, right, that's still his mans, though. You feel me? That's still his motherfucking man. Ride or die.
6ix9ine was somebody who, he showed me a lot of love, especially early on during his career. He happened to getting beef with everybody in the game. But I felt like with you and him, and especially Vaughn passing away, it got personal. And I just remember, like, even thinking, I'm like, I understand playing the media side and you're trying to be neutral. Like, if you said anything, I'm going to post it. If he said anything, I'm going to post it.
I just don't take him serious.
But there was moments, like, I had a conversation with him.
It's just niggas like that. Like, I don't take serious. Like,
the Vaughn stuff, I had a conversation with him. And I said, listen.
See, they gonna do that. They gonna troll. It's called clickbait. But, everybody gonna talk shit. Everybody want to sell records. Everybody want a name. Everybody want to stay popping.
Just like what y'all, well, not y'all, but just like what you doing right now, Akademiks, you clickbaiting.
How did you feel during that? Because I felt conflicted.
I never gave a fuck. Like, I never ever gave a fuck.
Even when people are like they're disrespecting, that's like your bro. You know what I mean? So like,
but it's like, what I'm gonna do? You think I'm finna hop on that and tell you I'm finna kill you?
Right.
You think I'm finna do?
Like, come on, like what? Like, what do you want him to do? Like, bro, this is a man that told on his whole camp, sent him all the way to jail forever. You think if he was willing to do that to his own camp, this nigga won't do that shit to some outside niggas? Like, he did this to the niggas that was around him 24/7. The fuck you think he gonna do to your goof ass? Come on, man. Like, motherfuckers, you can't trick motherfuckers off the streets like that, bro. You feel me?
doing an interview. When I catch you, I'm knocking you the fuck out. You already know that's happening. So it's like I play my game. I just sit back, watch. I like don't know what's going on. Oh, he just said this about Durk. That's what Durk post. India. Some shoes. I'm not falling for that shit. Like, I know it's not like.
Why don't you engage? Because a lot of people engage
Like that.
Because that conversation back and forth. Like, for example, if you tweet somebody who they think you don't like right now and say, "Fuck you when I see you, you dead," and then you drop a song or you drop an album or you whatever, they're like, "Yo, this is the biggest gangster because he tweeted it."
No,
Like, so the internet sometimes feeds into it.
No,
The internet.
then when you see him, then he dead. Then guess who they gonna come see?
Facts. Like, come on now. Facts. Like, bro, I get what Akademiks is trying to say. Well, if you feed into it, because he's going off of that Tekashi, 50 Cent type of mentality, like, oh, I'll beef all these niggas and woo and stuff like that. And yeah, my music might not be the hottest thing in the world, but motherfuckers gonna listen to my music because I'm beefing with all these niggas. So they're gonna listen to my music just to see if I said anything about these niggas in my song. He's going off of that shit. I mean, you gotta look at the people that's been around Akademiks. You gotta look at where Tekashi learned his ways from. He learned that shit from 50. 50 came in the game beefing with motherfuckers. Tekashi, he got to the level that he got to because every time he turned around, he just beefing, trolling. All that goofy ass shit. And the crazy thing is, right? This shit's so crazy, bro. I remember when the nigga first came out, bro, and niggas around the way, bro, was like actually like somewhat like listening to the nigga, bro. And it was like, this one nigga named Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. He this Mexican dude or whatever from New York, bro. He be on that drill shit, bro, woo, and stuff like that. And a motherfucker like, I can tell you the story of this shit, right? It was one of my partners. This is back in like 2017, maybe 16 or something. I want to say 17. I pick him up and shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm bumping some motherfucking like Future or some shit or whatever. Excuse me. And I pick my partner up and shit like that or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? We in the car and shit like that or whatever the case may be. Like, hey, let me play your song real quick. So I'm giving the motherfucking phone and shit like that. He get the horn. He, woo, you know what I'm saying? Type in a song and shit like that. Get the playing and shit. And I'm, yo, who is this? This Tekashi 6ix9ine. He a Mexican dude from New York and shit, man. He be on that drill shit. Like, motherfuckers be deep as hell in his videos. Woo, like, he give me the whole little rundown and shit. So, I'm listening to the song and shit like that. He played like 2 or 3 songs or whatever. We get to our destination or where we was going to. So I finally look at it and see what the nigga look like. And I'm like, bro, this nigga got rainbow hair, bro. Yeah, he got rainbow hair, man, but he be with that shit though. I'm like, I'm not convinced, bro. I'm not convinced. Like, instantly, bro, I sense bad voodoo with the nigga already, bro. You feel me? Instantly. The first time I laid eyes on the nigga, I sense bad voodoo on the nigga, bro. Instantly. I'm like, nah, dog. I don't know about this dude right here. I don't know about this dude right here, bro. Like, he ain't it, bro. You feel me? But my mans though, and other niggas too around the way and shit like that, they was content. They was content to keep on fucking with Buddy. You feel me? And niggas up here in Chicago, bro, they really didn't stop like really fucking with him until he started getting on that tweak shit and started like, dissing niggas from the city and shit like that. And that's when, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I always say about my city. Once you know what I'm saying, we'll fuck with motherfuckers from outside and shit, but like once motherfuckers like start, you know what I'm saying, dissing motherfuckers, you know what I mean, from, you know what I'm saying, from around the way and stuff like that, and you an outsider, like, that's like probably like the only time the city comes together. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, bro, like when Tekashi started doing all that trolling ass shit and stuff like that, like pretty much just dissing everybody from Chicago, like first it started with this side, and then he started easily making his way to the other side and dissing the other side and shit like that, and to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you got motherfuckers from both sides agreeing upon each other. Like, bro, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, yeah, we don't fuck with y'all niggas and shit like that, woo, but dude as an outsider, like, our beef is our beef, man. You know what I'm saying? This some city shit, but that outside ass nigga, though, hey, we'll ride with y'all niggas on that shit. Fuck that nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, at that time, bro, like, it was down there almost like a little bit of unity between the city and shit like that. Because motherfuckers was, like, really, like, agreeing with each other. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's still fuck you. You know, you on the other side, but, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let this goof-ass nigga diss us like that. Like, we Chicago. Fuck is you talking about? Like, that's how motherfuckers was moving. That's how motherfuckers was stomping down on that shit. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? I really, you know what I'm saying, like how the city was moving and shit like that during that time, though. But even with Tekashi, though, man, like, come on, man. When he first came out, though, who he say his biggest influence was, man? Biggest influence was motherfucking Rondo #9. Like, come on now. Another nigga, man, influenced by Chicago drill music. Then want to sit there and act like, oh, man, Chicago, man, ain't got nothing to do with me. Ooh, fuck them niggas from Chicago. Bro, you was admired by this shit, bro. Just keep it funky. Just keep it real. You was admired by this shit. You love this shit, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You was a fan of this shit before you got into the game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of niggas' careers that started off like that. You feel me? But I get what motherfuckers is doing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They saying shit to, you know what I'm saying, you know, boost sales and shit like that. See, Akademiks is trying to look at it from a business type of standpoint and stuff like that. But you got to realize something. You dealing with real street dudes that got money. And you trying to tell these real street dudes to look at it from a business standpoint. Like, no. Y'all should be. Y'all should, you know what I'm saying, talk shit to each other. But y'all should capitalize off that shit and make you sure that you can sell more records. You know, yeah, that's what you should do. But, like, bro, niggas is dying behind this shit. Like, bro, like, these niggas, you know what I'm saying, losing their life, losing their freedom and shit behind this shit. And you trying to tell these niggas that, you know, you should just do it just to capitalize off that shit. Like, that shit ain't gonna always work that way. You feel me? Like, you talking to real street individuals. Should they be smarter? But yeah, they should be. But I mean, the damage is already done, so the blood is already there. So it's like whatever. You feel me? Simple as that.
That's how I look at it. Everybody looking at it like the internet. I'm gonna say this just to get this popping. I real life try to stay out the way because it's like the people behind me, the knowledge I got behind me, the leaders I got behind me. I try not to get into it with people. Like I'm trying to turn all the hate to love.
So,
cause it's like I know certain niggas I just can't take serious. Like I know, like I can show you receipts. I can show you a DM from a motherfucker like, hey man, I'm gonna make a motherfucker say sorry. I'm gonna make him say sorry. Hey, he ain't mean to say that. That don't go. I got all that, but it just be like, post it for what? I'm trying to get $1 billion or close to it. So me posting something, you saying you don't want no problems after you know what I'm saying?
So let me stay on the 6ix9ine thing. Y'all issue is a little bit just kind of odd. I think all your issues always, especially rap issues, because
He really irrelevant.
I be tapped in with the people who you might have real issues with, and they all from your city. It's never like some rap dudes. You know what I mean? So when I see you and a rap dude kind of getting into it, I usually kind of look at it to see what is this about. But you and the 6ix9ine thing, there was a time he was calling you out constantly. I think he felt at that time I'm hotter than Durk, so I could say what I want to say, and you know what I mean, I could little boy him. I remember, you know, I think he had said something. I think it was aimed to maybe you and Herbo, but it was just like, oh, niggas is saying they platinum in the streets or whatever the case is. Then he was talking about first week sales with you constantly.
Cause I never cared about that type of shit. I cared about morals. You understand?
And that's facts, bro. Like, the rap game, man, you talking about first week sales and shit like that is just talk about finances, bro. How much money you make a week. Niggas be so worried about money, but they got no morals, no principles behind they shit. Yeah, you got all this money and shit like this, but you will fall for anything because you ain't got no moral, no principles. So who gives a fuck about your first week sales? All right, bet, yeah. Yeah, you double me up on your first week sales. You triple pass me on your first week sales. All right, that's what's up. But you ain't got no moral. You ain't got no respect behind your shit. That's why you told on them niggas you didn't stand solid on that shit. Simple as that when you got into that motherfucking courtroom. Simple as that. So how can I take you serious? Like, and for everybody else that's fucking with you, rocking with you and shit like that, how can I take them serious? Like, it is what it is. Fuck it. I'm not finna come down to your level and shit like that. Because now you hotter than me and shit like that. All right, yeah, you got a little buzz. I see you shorty doing your thing, man. You fucking the streets up, bro. But you ain't got no morals behind your shit. I feel what Durk's saying right there.
Like, I care about taking care. I care about family. I care about my niggas. I don't care about album sales. Like, I really don't give a fuck about album sales. Like, it don't matter. Cause any rapper, from the biggest to the littlest, respect me. And not like I'm no, I respect. No, they fuck with me, and I fuck with them. I respect them. So it ain't no album sales. We gonna get the support. If the music ass, the music ass.
I know for him, he felt once you got at him with that song with Drake, please don't play that little boy in the club. We don't want some rats or whatever. I personally felt you shut the chapter on going back and forth with him or issues with him. I just want to hear from the horse's mouth, like, what was your overall thought before it, and then why after that song I've never seen you kind of address it again, really, except for this recent DM which you want to talk about.
Cause I'm knock all your teeth at your mouth. That's all I think in my head. I'm see you. I'm knock all your teeth at your mouth.
Durk ass tweaking. But all that's facts though, man. Like, hey man, he said what he said, man, back in 2020, man. Like, man, please don't play that little boy in the club, man. We don't listen to rap. Like, move around with that shit. And he played it. Hey, and he said that shit on probably one of his hottest songs to date. You know what I'm saying? The feature that he got with, you know what I'm saying, Drake and shit like that. That's where he say that line at, on one of his hottest songs to this date. You know what I'm saying? The feature with Drake. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we can't take this nigga serious, bro. Like, tell Shorty to move around.
I don't want nobody dead. Why I want you dead? Give me a good reason why I want 6ix9ine dead.
Well, I think people thought.
No, that's their situation and what they felt about their people. What did you do that somebody else ain't doing YouTube or something?
Well, a lot of fans thought that maybe you just hated him because he cooperated. He told.
Hate who? I hate all raps. If you ever told, you ever tell, I hate you, like with a passion, like, cause that took away half of my. That made me who I am today. That took away half of my life. Like, motherfucker telling them my pops and that's who, you know what I'm saying, I needed. So I was raised by a woman. You know what I'm saying, which is my mama, who taught me everything I know. So I really hate rats with real passions. Like, I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate fucking rat. But other than that, it's like, what you do?
I don't think people realize that. Like, it might not. I think they thought it was specific to him. It's just
like Durk keep on saying, man. What did you do? What did he do? Like, you want me to beef with this guy for what? What did he do? He didn't do nothing. Not to me. Not to nobody. He did nothing. What did he do?
You're just not a fan of
what
action.
What the song?
Well, I guess you're saying they thought your feelings were more personal to him rather than you're like, yo, I just don't fuck with you because you cooperated.
Why?
I don't think people realize that.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I can have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your way is gonna cooperate.
When he first popped out, did you think that he was like that? He was doing a lot of trolling. He was doing a lot of trolling. Now I'm asking you.
Did you think he was like that?
I'm gonna answer truthfully.
Nah, it's a yes or no.
No.
Did you think he was like that? Yes or no?
the answer would be obviously what I'm saying. I hung out with him
See,
one
nah,
day.
you can't do that.
Hold on.
Nah,
No. Stop beating around the bush. Stop beating around. See, that be the problem, bro. Like, how you gonna sit here and do an interview? You want me to answer these questions truthfully and shit like that. And now we talking about your mans and shit, man. Just be 100. When he first came out, did you really think he was like that? Like, just be 100. Like, even with me, when I first seen the nigga, I knew he wasn't that, bro. I instantly knew he wasn't that. He may have a lot of you niggas, a lot of you bitches bamboozled, confused and shit like that, and really thought he was that, bro. But nah, bro. I never for a second, like, I never listened to the dude. Like, I heard the 1 or 2 songs from him, but I never, like, afterwards, after I heard them songs that day, went back and listened to him or listened to anything else from him. Only other time I heard about him was, like, searching the internet and he just pops up or something like that. But it wasn't like I typed in his name to see what's going on. I didn't care, bro. Like, I knew he wasn't that. Like, stop it. Like, cut the noise, bro. Like, you could just tell, bro. You could just sense it, man. I don't give a fuck how many tattoos, long hair, bro. That shit don't mean shit, bro. You could just sense it, man. It's a vibe, man. Like, bro, Buddy ass was not that, bro. Was never like that. Like, cut the noise. Did he have cool music and shit? I guess. I mean, motherfuckers liked it. I never really, you know what I'm saying? Except them 1 or 2 songs, Gumbo or some shit like that, or Gimbo. That was like the only song that I truly listened to from beginning to end. But everything else, nah, bro, I wasn't checking out, bro. Like, I wasn't tapping in with that shit. Like, dude, that was a motherfucking Buford. The fuck?
Nah.
The
Look.
answer's gonna be obvious. No.
See,
All right, hold on. I'll give you the
I
short
do,
answer.
but I do what you ask.
No. So I
It's
said
just a
no.
yes or no.
I said no, but because I hung out with
That's
him
what I like.
and I saw Daniel, and I was just like, why don't you show the world this instead of
Who's Daniel?
that's his real name?
Okay.
So I saw him. So I was like, this is you. Like, you know, like you get up, you hang with your friends. This is you in a natural environment, like the gangbanging stuff. But also, I'm not a gangbanger. You know what I mean? I never been in a gang, so maybe I connected with that more. But I would have said, nah, this is just Daniel.
What the fuck?
Now you gonna hate me for telling the truth. Durk over here trying to play mind games. Yo, Durk, you be playing chess. You're playing chess.
Nah. I know you get you a couple dollars to get them back popping a little bit, man. Not talk shit. I'm talking shit.
I know.
But I
Bro, like, come on now. All right, this right here is the last video they got out so far. Lil Durk reacting to an NBA YoungBoy meltdown and stuff like that or whatever. This is the last little joint, so we're gonna talk about this shit. Then we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this motherfucker up, man. So let's go ahead and get into this shit. But nah, though, man, like, come on, man, like 6ix9ine, bro, like, just stop it, bro. Like, I don't even know why people even ask people questions about this guy now. Like, bro, we all seen what he has came to be, bro. Like, your best bet, bro, is not to fuck with dude ass, period. Like, I'm surprised that he's truly not blackballed, like, totally out of the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, rap game, bro. Like, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic, man. Like I said, but some motherfuckers ain't got morals about theyself where they'll sit there and still do a song with a motherfucker that sat there and told on motherfuckers, did trolling that shit, a whole bunch of goof ass shit and stuff like that. Motherfuckers will still sit there and do a song with a motherfucker, man, and don't think nothing about it. Like, oh, I mean, it's not like I hang out with the guy or anything like that. I just did a song with him, and still though, you involving yourself with this dude. It doesn't matter if you just doing a song with him and you don't hang out with him. You don't, you know, the first time y'all talk is when y'all did the song, and after y'all did the song, y'all ain't never talked again. It don't matter. It don't matter. You still involved yourself with this motherfucker. Forever, as long as y'all two live, y'all will forever be known as two people that had some type of, you know what I'm saying, relations with each other at one point in time. Doing a song is some type of a relationship. Y'all had a relations. Y'all had a mutual relations with each other to, you know, cooperate and do this song with each other. Like, as simple as that. Like, cut the noise, man. Cut the cap, man. Like, y'all be thinking about, oh, man, it was just a song, man. It wasn't nothing else. It wasn't like I hung out with the guy, went to the club with him, and blah, blah. You don't have to do all that. You did a song with him. That's enough. That's enough. That little 16 verse hook, little 90 seconds of you rapping on that shit or singing or whatever, that's enough, man, that you putting yourself in ties with this dude.
It's 6ix9ine, which we gotta talk about. But you should stop the violence. People feel like you're trying to hijack Young Boy's Stop the Violence campaign. And maybe you're kind of like poking fun of him and kind of doing like in a little facetious way.
Give me.
I guess he's like, yo, y'all wasn't saying stop the violence until he said that. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to see how much y'all will give me for some promo, man.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about how much the label. The label
You
won't
know what's so funny?
The label
I think he thinks you're using him for promo, and I think you probably think the opposite, right?
How do I think that? And you should have been said, I never mentioned him first.
You're right, but I think Durk, you talk in subliminals.
But that's assumptions. I could
Yeah,
talk.
but
I could be talking about anything. It's for me to say it.
Did you diss him on AHA?
Yes.
Like, prime example, stop assuming. Unless you hear factual, it's neither here or there. Stop assuming. That's where people get fucked up at. Oh, I assume that you assume. Well, if you assume that I'm talking about you, then I am talking about you. Why you feeling some type of way about it? Because you know you're a rat ass nigga? Because you know you're a bitch ass nigga? If you know that you're not no bitch ass nigga, then you wouldn't assume that I'm talking about you. As simple as that. Stop assuming. You thinking too much.
Okay. All right. I'm in agreement with you that you didn't mention him recently. But are you poking a little bit of fun at him with certain shit? You tweet out, yo, niggas is laughing into the phone. Or like, yo, Sierra get mad at me if I'm shouting to the phone. Like there's a few ways you kind of make fun of him. You got to imagine, he's at home. He's on house arrest.
That one. That's it. That yelling at the phone thing. That's it. Everything else, I promise you. Let me make you hear it. Hey, good. Everything after that, I promise you. I don't think about it, man. Zero. I was shocked when I woke up to that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It got to be a fake page.
So you're not trying to use him for promo.
For what?
That's what people believe.
Why would I use you for promo when I know I'm out here?
Well, I guess that's
a motherfucker sit up here and be like, man, you gonna outsell him, but he have a bigger degenerate. So why is who using who for promo?
Okay. All right, let me explain it. All Young Boy fans talk about right now
Did I drop an album?
is how much they mad at you.
Did I drop an album?
Well, you said you were dropping an album. That's why he dropped his album. He wants to compete.
So who bothering who?
Here's my opinion. No,
Nah,
here's my opinion.
you can't keep talking about your opinion, man. Who bothering who?
I mean, facts. I mean, NBA sat there and said that, oh, these motherfuckers want to drop the album and say, I'm going to drop mine too as well. Then didn't Durk let him drop his album first? Then Lil Durk say, you know what, I'm going to push mine back. You go ahead and drop yours first. I'm going to push mine later. So who's the one that's fucking poking at the bed like, you dropped first. Yours been out. Mine just came out.
I think you both
I don't
use
think about
each other
that
for sales.
No, I don't. Man, I put this on all my kids. We doing the AHA, all that shit. That's what's cool. That was what we was doing. Right now, I don't need that little boy.
He said he got you to push your album back though.
Who?
That's what Young Boy said.
My last, the last artist to sign off got my album pushed back. I was gonna drop my album. I'm dropping my album on the 26th.
Who's the last artist?
Can't tell you yet.
You got Drake on there?
Nah.
Drake not on the album? See who else? Baby on the album though. Baby definitely on the album. Future on the album too, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's my dog.
Future gotta be on the album. So Future, Cole, Baby. Damn, I want to hear some. Don't tell me you got Morgan Wallen on there again. What's y'all little connection?
I fuck with Morgan Wallen though. That's my dog. He a wild one.
Nah, you was fucked up for having me put them little emoji things. You were fucked up for that.
For what?
Remember, he kept putting the duck emoji. He thought that was like show love.
I hate the merch. I hate to keep merching it. It's my last time saying it. On my son, he don't even know what he was doing.
I know he was the of course.
And I did not tell him to do that.
You definitely said this is how you should say.
I'm allowing my son about.
Do you regret any of these songs you've ever made that may have instigated? Like, I'm gonna be very honest.
Why would I? I could just go in there and do it myself. Why would I have him do it?
That's true too.
Yeah, like I don't want him in no beef. Like, oh, he into it with the hell no. I'm trying to grow my base. And he didn't know. He actually really didn't know.
And you know what? I can somewhat feel Durk on that one, man. Like, buddy ass probably truly didn't know, man. Like, he just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the song and stuff like that or whatever, how he was feeling at the moment, you know, he felt like the duck emoji corresponded with the shit perfectly. And he just put it. And that correspondent just happened to be, you know, a symbol of what FBG uses. But like what he says though, like, I mean, come on, man. Durk ain't shy away from dissing motherfuckers and shit like that. So why would he use somebody that has nothing to do with this shit, diss a motherfucker? You feel me? Like, that shit makes no sense. Like, why would you have an outsider that's not even from the city do this shit? Now, if a nigga just from the city does this shit, then yeah, you could put some truth behind that shit. Like, nah, motherfuckers know what they doing. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Because they from around. But from outside the city, man, motherfuckers don't know what's truly going on. Motherfuckers truly do not be paying attention that y'all be thinking motherfuckers be paying attention because you pay that much attention. And that's facts. Just because you look at this shit, the war on Chirac, the you know what I'm saying, the drill music scene, raps, beef and shit like this, because that's the way that you move and operate all day long in your life. Don't think that everybody else move and operate the same type of way. That's why I used to hate when motherfuckers be like, man, did you see woo do woo? Like, who? Oh, you ain't see it? Like, nah, how you ain't see it, man? Bro, don't think that because you look at this shit all day long, that I look at this shit all day long. We is two different people, dog. I don't look at this shit. This shit ain't making me no money, bro. Like, I don't pay this shit no attention. Fuck is you talking about? Like, this what wakes you up in the morning. This what, you know what I'm saying, make you productive or move throughout the day and stuff like that. Like, this is your cup of tea or whatever. This ain't mine, dog. Like, don't think that everybody thinks the same way or feels the same way about this shit or about this subject, about this topic. You know? You better have this conversation with motherfuckers that think and move the way that you move. The fuck?
I agree. No, I agree.
Because this is facts right here. Before I did the song with Morgan Wallen, did you know him?
Nah, I know him.
Exactly. So by him doing that,
hip hop shit. And by the way, that's so disrespect to him because he's huge.
I know,
but it's like I be hip hop shit.
I know. So when he did, so he don't know. Like they don't know. Like
I told somebody I never heard a Billie Eilish song. They was like, "What?" I'm like, "Nigga, listen."
And I real life went to go party with them. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, this some of the funnest shit.
Don't you do country music?
Morgan Wallen, made the biggest country artist.
Oh shit.
He'd be the biggest country artist. He had a little problem back then with that little word. He'd have been getting #1 awards at the Grammys. He on charts 10, 11 weeks straight, and that motherfucker doing numbers like I think that motherfucker did like 138 or some shit again. Just,
yeah, he do be doing numbers.
Like
you care about numbers a little bit though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
You said me?
Yeah. You care about it a little bit.
No.
When you see the end of your report,
I would have paid for numbers.
When you see the end of your report and they say,
do you know that, like, do you know who be paying for their numbers? Like paying for like sales and shit.
I feel like most artists do. Is there any specific?
Do you know who? But
Young boy do not do pay for numbers.
Nah.
Oh.
You can tell.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, no, listen. But I never in my life paid for streams. I never in my life paid for sales. My shit built organically.
Yeah.
It was slowly but surely. My last.
Give me a name.
Your name of what?
Give me a name of who. I mean, I feel like most artists.
I think you would know before me. I don't know who. by sales. But when the bundle stop and
I guess what I'm talking about is like,
when bundle stop, when all bundle stop and all that shit, I just think numbers drop.
oh yeah.
So that's who brought sales. My shit never like dropped. My shit always grew slowly but surely.
The bundles coming back though.
Huh?
They coming back.
I did 125, no bundles.
Do you feel a way when you see YoungBoy is like the second most streamed artist? Like,
I don't pay attention.
y'all competing. He want to compete with you. He's saying, "I'm lining my album."
You keep saying he.
That's not like
that's
on,
that little boy problem.
You
I
want to
don't-
compete too. No,
Why would I want to compete with him? I know
Durk, you just said you
I'm.
outsold him.
What is I'm competing with you for?
Just to be more popular, to be the bigger artist. Like hip hop is a contest.
I will be out. Do you see me in every club?
No,
Do you see me driving around in all my cars?
No.
Do you see me in everybody's birthday party?
no.
I'd have been doing everything I could to be.
Well, you on house arrest, so you can't do that either.
But he already who he is, right? So if I'm competing with him, I'll be trying to do all that shit and do the most I could. I don't give a fuck about
I
that.
feel like you, in a smart way, use his fan base.
I
for that.
promise you, I don't.
No, just like they hate you, and you be like, yo, if y'all hate me, I'm gonna fuck with y'all, but really, I don't give a fuck about y'all. It's checkers. It's doing chess, really. Like, all right, bet. YoungBoy's fan base right now is obsessed with you. That's a fact.
They like females.
If right now you say, man, that nigga tried it, that could be about somebody. It could be about anything. You know, you're gonna be like, what did YoungBoy try? It's like they're forcing y'all to kind of get at it.
They forcing him.
But you could use it as energy. Like, I think.
But did I?
In my opinion, I think you got a YoungBoy diss song on your album.
No.
You tweeted out. You said, "I got a song that gonna fuck up the streets." That's the diss song, or I think that's what he thought was a diss song.
If I say I got a song to fuck up the streets, it got to be dissing him. Somebody who wasn't involved with nothing. Or they just want to hear drama.
They want part 2. That's what people want.
I could diss everybody who said something about me on my block that'll fuck the streets up.
Like facts, like, bro, fucking academic ass is such a nerd, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but that's facts, bro. Like, just because he tweets out saying that I got a song that's gonna fuck the streets up, it automatically gotta mean NBA YoungBoy. Like, I could just be talking about the streets of Chicago. Like, why do y'all think that I'm talking about the streets as in the whole United States? Like, I could just be talking about the streets of Chicago, bro. Like, I could put out a song that's just like what he said. Dissing niggas from around the way. And that shit go fuck the streets up. Like, simple shit. It don't gotta be about this nigga right here. Like, stop trying to make everything that I say, do, move, and stuff like that and operate. It has something to do with this dude right here. Y'all more obsessed with us two trying to beef and shit like that. And this is what I be talking about, right? And this is that evil spirit that's coming out. Y'all trying y'all hard, talk about academic. Y'all trying y'all hard to get us beefing, get us riled up, get us to be going back and forth, yada, 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 and stuff like that. Then as soon as one of us gets killed or one of us die, y'all gonna be the same motherfucker sitting there and being like, oh man, they need to stop the violence. They should have been beefing with each other. There's so much money out here. Why wasn't they getting money? Why was they beefing with each other? It's like, y'all gonna sing that same stupid song that y'all always sing. Y'all gonna be just like that one mother that sit there and knew that her son was a motherfucking menace in the streets, but as soon as her son got killed and shit like that, she sat there and lied in front of the motherfucking news broadcast and said that her son was an angel. Like, stop it. You know what you doing, bro? Like, stop it. Cut the noise. For real. These motherfuckers crazy, bro, how they move and operate like this, bro. Like, you really want these dudes to beef like that. And you seen what has came out of this beef already somewhat 3 years ago with Vaughn. Now, if YoungBoy and motherfucking Durk get into it and whoop the bam and YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying, God forbid, you know what I'm saying, loses himself, or God forbid Durk loses himself, y'all gonna be the same ones crying that sad song talking about, why was they beefing with each other? They need to stop the violence. They need to just be positive male role models and just make money and just make music. Why are they taking the street shit so serious until they rapping? Isn't that the whole point of leaving the streets and being a rapper? Like, y'all ass is weird, bro. Like, y'all really sit there and say one thing, and then when they do it, you sit there and turn around and say something else when something happens. Weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. You feel me? The weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. But that right there is pretty much it, though, man. You feel me? Pretty nice little interview so far. I'm sure they're gonna have other episodes and stuff like that. He just pretty much got this bad boy all chopped up and stuff like that. So there's gonna be other episodes that's gonna be coming out and stuff like that, man. But I'm sure everybody, you know what I'm saying, they mumming and seeing these bad boys. Everybody's been rocking out with these bad boys, checking these boys out and stuff like that. But that's pretty much my little take on it so far. When they come out with some more episodes and stuff like that, we probably make another little live stuff like that, talk about it, chop it up, you know what I'm saying, see what motherfuckers talking about. But other than that, though, man, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all already know we rock a bullet cool in school. It is like 2:30 in the motherfucking morning. You feel me? So I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Chill back and relax. Y'all be smooth, man. Y'all be breast up. Y'all be prayed up, man. All that good old gang shit. You already know we rocking. Until next time, I'll holler at y'all bigger the fools. The next one, man. Peace, love, and blessings to all, man. You already